In today's true story from the Bible, we'll be hearing about sneaky Jacob, scary Uncle Laban, and dishonest Rachel, and how God was able to work through the messiest of family circumstances. Previously in Genesis, Jacob loved Rachel and wanted to marry her, but Laban, her father, made Jacob work for 20 years for him. Sneaky Jacob managed to get all the best sheep from Laban, which made him a very rich man. But scary Uncle Laban was not happy. So sneaky Jacob crept off in the night, along with all his sheep and his wives and children. Dishonest Rachel also stole one of Laban's idols without telling anyone. When scary Uncle Laban heard about this, he was furious. But God told him not to hurt Jacob. Uncle Jacob caught up with Jacob and asked him why he'd snuck off in the night and what he'd taken with him. Jacob told Laban that he had only taken his own belongings. Scary Uncle Laban went through all the tents searching for anything of his that had been taken, but dishonest Rachel hid what she had stolen under a camel's saddle. Jacob told Laban that God had given Jacob everything he had, even though Laban had been unfair. So scary Uncle Laban left sneaky Jacob peacefully. And Jacob went on his way. What a strange set of events. So what can we learn about God from this story? We learn that God keeps his promises because he kept Jacob safe and on his way to the land he'd promised, and that no family is too messy for God to work through. Some questions to think about. Do you trust that God will keep his promises to be with you and forgive you? Do you ever feel like your life is too messy for God to love you? How does the story of this messy family help us answer these questions? Pause now to think about the questions on the screen.